All right, Diego, fresh off the weigh-in, obviously, how you feeling to be back home? I mean, it's second time in less than a year that you're back.
Yeah, man, it feels amazing to be back home once again, here at my home, and just ready to put on another great show for my hometown fans. Camp went amazing, and now nothing more to say, man. It's go time.
Now, talk to me about this moment in your career, because honestly, this fight it's a make or break. I mean, this is a big moment for you. Honestly, I would argue that this is the toughest test you have to date. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, Selecki's a tough fighter. He's been in great championship fights. He's beat a lot of good fighters, but I feel like he's never ran into anyone like Diego Pacheco. And you know, Saturday night he'll find out.
100%. And you know, since 2018 when you signed with Matchroom at 17, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, the question has always been not if, but when you're going to get a world title shot. Yeah. Do you feel like if you put an impressive performance against Selecki, someone who's never been stopped, that a world title shot is next for you at this point?
It could be, man. You know, I'm ranked #1 by WBO and ranked in the top 10 in the other 3 sanctioning bodies. So, of course, man, you know, I'm there. I'm the #1 contender for the WBO. I'm fighting a tough fighter who's been, in, like I said, in big fights. So I feel like an impressive win against him would definitely put me in line to get in that conversation for that world title next. But if it doesn't come, then you know I'll be looking for the biggest fights possible to get me closer to that title.
Talking about the biggest fights, you know, we'll talk about your fight, of course, specifically, and you. But you know, there's Canelo Berlanga down the road. I heard a quote from Chris Algieri the other day. I don't know if you heard it, but he said it would be a good time for Canelo to pick you next because you're still young and not developed. I kind of took it as a backhanded compliment. What do you make of that quote? And do you feel like people are writing you off that you're not ready for Canelo? But honestly, you're ranked #1. You're ranked high, and you've shown the work.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, everyone's gonna have their opinions. Some will say I'm ready, some will say I'm not. And at the end of the day, you know, it's about how I feel. You know, I feel I'm ready. I feel if I get that call, you know, I for sure accept the fight. And you know, I'm the fighter who never back down from anyone or anything. You know, so once that call comes in, I'll be ready. You know, and only time will tell, man. We'll see what happens.
100%. Now, obviously, not to look forward past Selecki. You got to take care of work first. Exactly. But I wanted to get your thoughts on outside of Canelo, outside of yourself, some of the other names at 168 who could be potential fights for you down the road. How would you rank them? If I gave you the 3 names, Berlanga and Billy, and Berlanga and Billy, Munguia and Plant.
I would say Plant first. I think Plant has the most skills. He has the most experience. Plant, and then I'd say Munguia. Munguia is a hell of a fighter, a lot of heart. Then I'd say Billy, he's a dog, and I'd say Berlanga last.
Now, I was talking to some of the other fighters from the area, and your boy Chris Deck, I mean, I was at the gym talking to him too, and he said something really nice. He said that you have made the blueprint for him and other fighters from South Central to make it out of South Central and just become successful fighters. To hear something like that and get the love from your peers, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, I remember being that young fighter, looking up to the guys ahead of me, and you know, now I'm the guy who's setting the example. You know, and I'm able to put guys on my undercard and do things like that. You know, so it's an amazing feeling, man. And you know, I wish Chris Deck the best. You know, that's my little bro. I know him since he was a little kid. You know what I mean? So to see him here doing big things as well, man, it's amazing. And like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. And I will continue to support him as much as I can.
100%, and he said the same about you, obviously. He said that you've been homie since he was not good back in the day. Now he's a lot better, so.
Yeah, I know. I remember going to national tournaments and stuff. You know, I was maybe like 15, 14, and he was a lot younger. You know, he was a little kid. So yeah, we go way back, man. That's my boy.
Last, you know, obviously your message to the fans and all that, but I also want to get, you know, a couple weeks ago I saw you at your brother's fight. You know, let me know your thoughts on, obviously, your brothers. It's a rarity to have a Mexican-American 6'5" heavyweight. I mean, that's crazy. But like more than that, you know, sometimes he gets overshadowed. Like, talk to me about your brother because he's a big deal.
My little brother, man, you know, he's a great up-and-coming fighter as well. You know, he's only 20 years old, but he's improved a lot over the years, man. He's been boxing since he was 7, you know, so he has a lot of experience as well. You know, he's slowly getting older, getting better, getting wiser, and I'm very proud of his career so far. You know, he's 7-0 right now. Looking to get another fight at the end of the year, and I'm just excited for him. You know, he trains really hard right next to me. So yeah, man, I'm excited for his future and just happy to help him as much as I can along the way.
And your final message to your fans out here home, but also maybe new fans that might come along the way.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank everyone for the support, man. The people who've been riding with me from the beginning, from when I first signed at 17 years old till now, and the new fans as well who have you know, learned about me a little later, and now they're supporters. thank you guys, and I will continue to make you guys proud and keep putting on great shows that you guys will enjoy.
Appreciate you, Diego.
Thank you, brother.